Hey everyone, this is Bianca with yoga. Today we're going to do a gentle flow and we're going to focus on love, de-stressing, and decompressing. All you'll need today is yourself and your mat and maybe a friend if you have one. So we're going to get started in our easy pose today. So you'll sit crisscross, nice and tall. Just place those hands on your knees and close those eyes. We'll take a moment to soak in the present moment, noticing how we feel and where we're at today. Taking in all the senses here, feeling the ground beneath you, the air around you. Notice what color you see behind closed eyes. Maybe you smell or taste something as well. Start to deepen the breath here. Big inhales, fill up the lungs, fill up the heart. And big exhales. Let the chest deflate, the belly pull in towards the spine. As you practice your deep breathing, we're going to set our intention for class. First, we're going to focus on love. Really trying to think happy thoughts today, loving thoughts about yourself, pepping yourself up, and giving yourself positive self-talk. So what is one thing you really love about yourself, either mentally or physically? Breathing into that first thing that pops into your mind. And then we'll focus on de-stressing as well. So again, diving into the present moment, trying to be in the moment, taking one step at a time throughout your practice today. Forget about those common stressors in your life. There's no sense in worrying about things that you can't control. Let's feel the moment, soak up in the peace and quiet. Nowhere to go, nowhere to be, but here and now. Breathe into those intentions here. And take 2 cleansing breaths to open our practice. Big inhale, fill it up. Open the mouth and sigh it out. One more big inhale, fill it up to the top. And let it all go. Every last drop. We'll start to open our legs, coming into a straddle position, reaching those arms up towards the sky, and then folding over that left leg. Take a few deep breaths here. Try to keep the knees and toes pointed up. Then on your next inhale, bring those arms back up and down the right leg. Folding with a long spine, chest reaching towards the top of the foot. So we're not crunching, rounding too much, finding length and hanging that head heavy for one more breath. Inhale, rise back up. We'll try something a little different on the other side. Once again, we're going to take our left hand down and our right arm reaches towards the toes. So we're reaching our hands in opposite directions, finding a little twist, opening up the shoulder and the chest. Maybe getting those hands closer and closer towards the toes. One more breath here. Inhale, back up, and take it to the other side. Right arm to the left. Left arm reaches up and over towards those toes. Look underneath that arm so you're keeping an open chest. Taking another breath. Then inhale, back up through center, and exhale. Cross those legs back in. We're gonna take a seated cat-cow. So you're gonna inhale, look up and arch that back, and then exhale, look down and round that spine. Inhale, arching, and exhale, rounding. Take a few more on your own. Use that breath to guide you. Find a full range of motion in that spine. Really getting to that fullest expression. As much as you can round, as much as you can arch. Last one. Come back through neutral spine. I'm going to take another little side bend, kind of a little windmill over to the right, dropping the hand down and reaching up and over with that top arm, pressing off the hand, coming into the other side, and just kind of windmilling over side to side. Using the breath again to guide you, kind of coming into that deepest stretch on your exhale and switching on that inhale, finding length. Maybe get a little deeper in that side bend. Good. Take one more. And then we'll hold it over to the right, rolling out that wrist at the top. Good. Let's take it to the other side, rolling out that wrist at the top. And rising back to center. We're going to take our feet out. Flex those toes towards your face. Inhale those arms up towards the sky, and exhale, fold down the legs. Really trying to lengthen out that spine here, reaching the chest towards the tops of the feet, and then hanging head. One more breath here. Inhale, back up. We're going to take another little forward fold, but moving while we stretch. So take a little swoosh down the legs, flicking at the top, reaching, lengthening back out, and coming down, swooshing along those legs, reaching, and continue to repeat that pattern. Maybe getting a little deeper in that fold. Take a few more. One more. Good. We'll cross those legs, roll over our knees to our tabletop position. So make sure those hands are right underneath your shoulders and your knees are right underneath those hips. Nice long, flat back. Come into a little seat or tabletop cat-cow now. Inhale, arching. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, as you arch, maybe you tuck the toes. Exhale, as you round, maybe come onto the fingertips. Arch and tuck. Round and rise on the fingertips. Take one more. Good. Last one. And drop it down. Good. We're going to flare the right toes to the outer edge of the mat. Point the left toes back and lift that left arm. So you're in a gate pose. So you're gonna reach that left arm forward. Good. Now, if you'd like, you can lift that left leg. Make sure that right hand is right underneath your shoulder. If you'd like, you can bring the hand to the top of the foot. Press that foot into the hand and arch that back, opening up that chest. Taking a breath here. Then dropping that leg down, lift those arms up towards the sky and come down onto the leg for a gate, another little side stretch gate pose. Reaching, coming down that leg, one more breath. And inhale back through center. Drop it down. Come back to your tabletop. This time we'll flare the left toes out to the side, right toes back, and the right arm lifts. Hand right at the shoulder. Take a little stretch forward, maybe lifting the leg. Option to bring the hand to the top of the foot, press that foot into the hand and arch that back, open up that chest. Good. Lengthen back out. Bring the foot down in line with the knee. Reach the arms. And then come down into your gate pose, taking a little side stretch. Look underneath that arm to open the chest. One more breath. And inhale back to center. Come down back into your tabletop position. Then we're gonna tuck our toes and press our hips back to a downward facing dog. Take a nice breath here, maybe pedaling out the feet, walking your dog. And then we'll warm up our vinyasa flow. So you're gonna inhale to high plank. Exhale, chaturanga, drop the chest. Drop the belly. Uh-oh, I just drop the hips. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Look up towards the sky. And then tuck the toes. Pull the belly in. Find that downward facing dog. Once again. Inhale, we're going to look to the hands. Walk or step to the top of your mat. Feet together. Inhale, rise, reach those arms up. And exhale, sink into your chair. Bring the hands to the heart. Try to make sure the knee stays behind the toes. Tuck that pelvis. Pull that belly in. And we'll twist to the right, bringing that elbow on the outside of the knee. And keeping that compression of the elbow on the knee, we're gonna lift our left foot, try to step it back into a lunge. Flying those arms, if you'd like. Good, inhale, come through center in your crescent warrior. And then we're gonna inch off the back foot, fly the arms back into a warrior 3. Reach the toes back, the head forward. Then option to bring that right arm down, left arm up for balancing half move. Stacking those shoulders. Option to take the gaze to the hand for more of a challenge. Then dropping both hands down, find your standing split, lifting that back leg up high. Holding the nose in towards the knee. Take another breath. Then slowly we're gonna lift, coming up into your eagle. We're gonna take our right arm underneath the left and the left leg around the right. So you can use that big toe as a kickstand. You can grab opposite shoulders or try to hook the hands together or the toes around the calf. Taking a breath. Then unwinding the leg, going back into your warrior three, reach it out. Then standing up, both feet down, arms up. Exhale, fold. Let's plant the palms. Step it to your plank and find your vinyasa. Chaturanga, cobra, to downward facing dog. Nice deep breath here. Then we'll inhale the left leg up. Step it through. Right foot follows. Rise up, taking our chair on the other side. Sinking down into it. And then twist, bringing that left elbow towards the outside of the right knee. Sorry, right elbow towards the left side of the knee. And stepping that right foot back in your lunge, see if you can fly those arms. Hold it. Take a breath. Come back through center. And then inch your way into warrior three. Pressing off the back foot. Fly the arms back. Crown of the head forward. Bringing that left hand down. Right arm up for balancing half moon. Hips and shoulders are stacked. Take a breath. Both hands down. Fold over that leg. Lift the back leg high. For your standing split. And we'll inch our way up, gliding that right foot off the ground, sinking into our eagle. Left arm underneath the right leg around the left. Sink and squeeze. Take a breath. Unwind the leg, reach the eagle arms forward. Good. Unwind, stand it back up, arms lift, fingers reach. Hold, plant the hands, take it to your flow. Chaturanga, cobra, to your downward facing dog. Inhale, look to the hands, step the right foot to the left. Inhale, roll it up, and we'll come into a standing pose, tree pose. So start in your mountain pose, nice and tall, feet together. Option one, you can bring the right toes to the ground, heel above the ankle. Option two, on the calf, or option three, on the thigh. Hands to the heart. If you want even more, you can try to flip the foot up into your locust tree. When you're ready, grow those branches. Hold it here. Take a breath. And see if you can hug that knee into the chest. Lifting the right arm, twisting to the right. Bring back through center. Open the right knee out to the side, left arm out for balance. Take a breath. Back through center and float it back down. Stepping those feet together. Other side, left foot onto the ground. below the knee, above the knee, or flip that foot up. Finding your tree on the other side. Grow your branches when you're ready, challenging your balance. And then start to pull that knee into the chest. Taking just the right hand to the knee, twist the left arm out to the side. Back through center. Left hand on the knee, bringing it out to the side. Right arm out for balance. Hold it. Breathe. Back through center. Float it down. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, fold, taking your vinyasa, plant the palms. Find your plank. Chaturanga. To your cobra. And your downward facing dog. Let's drop the knees. Come up onto your knees. We're going to come into a single arm camel pose. So we're going to take our right hand back. If you need a little extra length, you can tuck the toes under. Lift that left arm, reach it back. Lift the gaze. Take a deep breath. Inhale back through center. Take that left hand to the foot. Right arm reaches. One breath here. Inhale, center. Let's take full camel hands to the back pockets. Press those hips forward, right over those knees. Option to bring the hands to the knees. Again, you can tuck the toes under if you like. Keep those hips stacked over the knees. Shine that heart up. Drop that head back. Take a deep breath. Walking the hands to the imaginary back pockets. Then bring the hands down to the ground. We're going to swing our legs over, coming into a figure four. We're going to take our right ankle on top of our left thigh. Sway a little side to side here. Really stretching up that hip. Roll out your ankle. Good. And then we'll scoot those hips forward, scoot that chest forward, walking those hands up, getting as close as we can to the leg, and actively using the hip flexors, press that knee forward. One deep breath. And switch. Bring the left ankle on top of the right thigh. Sway a little side to side. Getting into that hip joint, finding that sweet spot. Roll out that ankle. And then scoot forward, hips forward, hands forward. Really get nice and close. Take a breath. Good. Drop the feet. We're going to take a reverse tabletop. So flip the hands towards the feet. Feet hip width. We're going to press the hips up. Try to find a flat torso. Drop the head back into your reverse table. One breath here. Drop those hips. We're going to scoot to the top of our mat and roll it down onto our back, hugging those knees in towards our chest. Let's tee out the arms. Take the left foot down, cross the right leg, drop the knees to the left and gaze to the right. In our eagle leg or cross-legged down twist. Bringing out that torso here, all those internal organs. One more breath. Inhale back through center. Cross the left over the right. Knees to the right. Gaze to the left. So the upper body is looking left. The lower body is twisting right. Pulling, twisting ourselves in opposite directions at the midline. Inhale back through center. Bring the legs up into waterfall right over those hips. Triceps hit the mat like robot arms. Palms open. We're going to swing the hips back. Catch the lower back with the hands into our candlestick or shoulder stand. Try to get those feet right over those hips. Option to come into plow pose. Toes up overhead. And then roll it down one vertebrae at a time. Coming into happy baby, hands to the outside of the feet. Pull those knees down. Rock it side to side. Final pose here. We're going to end in our lying down angle. So bring the soles of the feet together. Hands can be at the hips. Adding a little bit of weight. And just let the eyes flutter close. And breathe here. Final savasana where our ego goes to die. So also called horse pose. We're lying here, trying to clear the mind, find stillness, nowhere to go, nowhere to be, but here and now, soaking in our practice. Let the mind drift away, not worrying about what you need to do after this, what you did before this. Try to stay present. Just feel all the benefits of your practice. Start to deepen that breath. Really focusing on the breath. Forgetting about everything else. Just focus on the breath. Maybe you take the hands to the belly, feeling that breath coming in and out the body. Bring your awareness back to that intention on love and de-stressing. Think about that one thing that you really love about yourself, emotionally or physically. Breathe into it here. Remembering that one thing whenever you need an extra boost of confidence, positivity, increase of self-esteem. Then to end our practice, we'll take a few cleansing breaths. When you're ready, we're going to inhale, fill up yourself with all the good vibes. And exhale all the bad vibes. Flush them all out. Inhale all the positivity. Exhale all the stress. A few more. Inhale all the strength. Exhale all your fear. Last one, inhale love and exhale envy. The light in me honors the light in you guys. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste. Namaste, everyone. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And I just wanted to make a quick shout out. This is dedicated to my students and my bridesmaids on my special week. Have a great rest of your day, everyone. Namaste.